Hello guys and welcome. Today we're going to be looking at social identity. Social identity theory compares how behaviour and identity vary simultaneously based on the concept of themselves as either individuals or as group members. It persists that people inherently create and identify with groups and will promote their groups to the detriment of others. Now, social identity was a theory first developed at the start of the 1970s in Britain by Henry Teifel. We today will be looking at more of the internet culture side of social identity. So let's start by looking at identity. It was said that the anonymity of online interactions facilitates the perception of safety of an individual's nominal identity, allowing users to experiment with multiple virtual identities. So as I sit here at my computer, talking to the wondrous people of the internet, I may not be who I say I am. I may enhance or change certain bits of my personality or beliefs to fit in with the group. So when I talk to you, I may not be me, I may be this person, or even this person. Now I know when I say I may not be who I say I am online, red flags go up in your head and you think of those creepy old guys trolling around the internet pretending to be 13-year-old girls, but that's not what I'm talking about right now. It was actually found that teenagers are more likely to change their identity online. It's thought that as individuals develop, particularly through the adolescence, they begin to question their place in society, leading them to question their personal values. So going online to find groups that share certain values they have are good for them, as they can share their experience, but they may fear the reaction of others to their beliefs, leading to their change in identity online. Now, online, very prominent groups who share their love of things like movies, TV shows, and music groups are known as fandoms. Now, I feel when it comes to social identity online, these fandom groups are really important as they seem to be the most inviting and social online because of the love they share. Now, a person isn't limited to being part of one group. People have as many social and personal identities as their groups they belong to and personal relationships they are involved in. Social and personal identities vary in subjective importance and value and in how accessible they are to people's minds. But I think the best example of social identity is the fandoms of these people. I found that the Directioners, as they are called, embody both good and bad points of the social identity. They have a great solidarity between them and as a collection have elevated the group to great heights with their shared love. But it's definitely sure that this extreme love they feel has led to de-individuation, where the individual loses his own self in the mass and thus the sense of personal responsibility for their actions. An example of this behaviour is in January of this year, where Directioners sent over 500,000 death threats to a One Direction tribute band. This is a big example of contagion, where feelings and actions are spread throughout the mass by mutual imitation. As a couple of people send angry tweets and that will spread through the entire community, escalating, leading to the 500,000 death threats. Now it is found that younger fans are less likely to instigate this behaviour, but are more likely to join in as it spreads. So the idea of social identity isn't always great. So there you go. A few points for you to think about. Social identity can be a good thing, leading to people to feel good as part of a collective, even though they don't feel comfortable to share who they really are, and bad points where you can get lost in the group and lose a sense of individuality, leading to some bad actions. So thank you and goodbye.